Hey everybody, today is a special day.
Ew.
Hey everybody, today me and Ariella, we're gonna ask each other a bunch
Ariella and I, just so you know.
Hey everybody, today Ariella and I Hey everybody, today me and Ariella are going to ask each other a bunch of would you rather questions. I found my favorite would you rather questions, she found her favorites, and I made some of them up as well. But we're gonna ask each other, and yeah, that's it. Cool. Would you rather cut off one of your fingers or pay $5,000 of your own hard-earned money to send somebody that you don't like on a luxury cruise?
A cruise? Oh, I love cruises.
On a luxury cruise.
I would send someone I don't like on a luxury cruise. I want to keep my fingers, and there's no one that...
Let's see. Give me that knife.
Ew. Ew.
Would you rather have a head the size of a tennis ball or a watermelon?
I think a tennis ball, because I'd be like a wonder in the world.
You look like that dude off Men in Black that gets his head blown off and then grows back. You would look so funny. A tennis ball head?
Would you rather use sandpaper for toilet paper or vinegar for eye drops?
Well, is vinegar bad for your eyes?
I think it would burn really bad.
Well, I would just have to look up those health benefits, because if vinegar burned my eyes but it was still okay, then I'd rather do that as opposed to the other option.
I don't think I would ever be able to use.
Would you rather only be able to whisper or only be able to shout?
Whisper.
Shout.
You shout all the time.
Well, I mean, because if you whisper all the time, yeah, you whisper anyway, or you at least sound like you are. There will be times where I'm sitting on the couch and Ariella comes in there and goes, "Did you not hear me?" And I'm like, "Hear you what? I've been calling your name for 5 minutes." Well, I didn't hear you. Where you going? How come you always hear me when I go, "Ariella"?
Oh my God. Would you rather have no knees or no elbows?
Trying to. Are they talking about a straight bone or like?
I don't know.
Or like there's nothing there? Because if there's nothing there, when I stand up with no knees, I just go. Would you rather die saving 10,000 strangers from death and no one would ever know it was you, or live knowing everyone would know you decided not to save 10,000 lives?
I would save 10,000 people. Like,
Not me.
For sure. 10,000 people? I would, yeah, for 10,000 people.
Nope.
Yeah.
No way. I'd say it's your own fault for getting into that 10,000 people death
10,000
mess.
people with families. Yeah.
I got a family too.
Okay, would you rather always have to say everything on your mind, like every single thought that pops in your head, or never say anything again?
I'd much rather say everything that came to my mind.
You pretty much do anyway. What if someone walks in, you're like, that person's fat.
They look at me and say, "You fat too." If you said everything on your mind, you would just be known as the realest human that ever lived. You ever met Austin? That dude's real. He says whatever's on his mind.
That dude's obnoxious.
Nope. Would you rather pee your pants in public every year for the rest of your life, or crap yourself in private every day for the rest of your life?
Once a year. I'll pee myself in public instead. Once a year.
You're sick. You're absolutely disgusting.
Would you rather begin every sentence with, "Hey idiot," or end every sentence with, "Haha, I was just kidding"?
I would definitely pick "Hey idiot." Hey idiot, great sermon.
Or like, "I love the message. Haha, I was just kidding."
Oh great, here comes Austin.
Your dad.
Hey idiot. Wait, you have to begin every sentence?
Every sentence.
So somebody asks me a yes or no question. Did you eat your steak? Hey idiot, yes. I would definitely do "Hey idiot." Would you rather give up chocolate for the rest of your life or cheese?
Oh my gosh, this is like a devastating question.
Okay, devastation.
Cheese.
You'd give up cheese?
Yeah, because like I can literally eat chocolate every single day and not get tired of it. But I can't eat, I mean, as much as I love chips and queso mac and cheese, I can't eat it every day.
You betrayer of cheese.
I know, it sounds so good. Now I want Mexican food for dinner.
We just ate dinner. For dinner number 2? Okay. Would you rather you smell bad all the time?
Oh no.
And not be able to smell yourself? Or me smell bad all the time and you can smell it?
I'd rather you smell bad.
Moving on.
Would you rather be a feminine man or a masculine woman?
Like that goes hand in hand with feminine? Can I be like a straight feminine man? No, I'd pick feminine man, and I would just do, I'd try to do really manly stuff, like go fishing, like.
Can't do me.
I got one!
Oh my god. I actually thought you might pick masculine woman.
What makes you think I'd want to be a woman?
I just think you like being.
I don't know, now you have me thinking about it. Would you rather stick a knife straight through the center of your hand or stick a toothpick in your big toenail and kick a wall?
Oh my. Stab me in the hand. That honestly sounds better than sticking a toothpick under your toenail and kicking a wall.
Would you rather run at 100 miles an hour or fly at 10 miles an hour?
Fly. All the way, fly.
I would run at 100 miles an hour easy.
But everyone can run.
But they can't run at 100 miles an hour. You could get places so fast.
I know, but I've always wanted to fly.
And if you wore like big boat shoes, you could like run across the ocean. Would you rather be a cow or a chicken?
A chicken. Why would I want to be a big fat cow? Boring.
Would you rather have something in your eye for a year or need to sneeze but never be able to for a year? So it's either like
something in my eye. Something in my eye. Because I don't want to look like that all year. Would you rather be naked in Antarctica or wear a snowsuit in the desert?
How long?
3 hours.
I would definitely pick naked in Antarctica. At least I could do something to try to survive.
I think you would die if you spent 3 hours naked in Antarctica.
Not if you built yourself a nice igloo and hit some squats.
So what about building a shelter? Would you rather no one show up to your wedding or no one show up to your funeral?
I would rather no one show up to my funeral, because who cares? I'm not gonna get up out of my casket and go, oh, no one came.
Would you rather live in a world where there are no problems or live in a world where you rule?
I would rule the world. It's basically, it's essentially asking the same question, because if I ruled the world, there'd be no problems.
No, that's not true.
No.
Not true. Would you rather eat 400,000 gallons of mayonnaise or a throwing star?
A throwing star. 400 gallons of mayonnaise, that's
400,000.
That's suicide. At least.
Okay, how about 400 gallons of mayonnaise?
No, that's suicide too.
50 gallons of mayonnaise.
I would not eat one mayonnaise. I'm not talking about one pack. I'm talking about a little packet of mayonnaise.
No, it's
I wouldn't eat.
You don't have to do it in an hour.
For the rest of my life, putting mayonnaise on everything. Hey, you passed me a mayonnaise. I gotta go through 400,000.
Oh wait.
Pizza and mayonnaise.
Ew. So you would just kill yourself by eating a throwing star. Ding, 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 ding.
I would swallow that bad boy. Slice my whole throat open.
Ew, why are you disgusting?
And I'd survive.
Would you rather have fingers instead of eyeballs? Or eyeballs instead of fingers?
One's at least useful. One, you're walking around going, ooh, creeping everybody out. But one, you actually can see
eyeballs.
stuff.
So you'd rather have the eyeballs?
Yeah. Would you rather let a dog lick the inside of your mouth, or would you rather lick the inside of a dog's mouth?
Let the dog lick the inside of my mouth. That's probably happened on accident before.
You're sick. You're so gross. Would you rather always know when someone is lying, or always get away with lying?
Always know when someone's lying. That'd be helpful.
I'd rather always get away with lying, because I already know when someone's lying. Always. You can't get it past me. Would you rather never be able to open your mouth or never be able to close your eyes?
Never be able to close my eyes? Yeah, never be able to close my eyes.
You don't want to sleep ever?
You can sleep with your eyes open.
Or you want to sleep like a creepy person?
I want to eat.
Babe.
I want to eat and talk.
Wake up, babe.
Babe.
Wake up.
Babe. Babe.
I am awake. Yeah.
So you guys open
You look
and
like a
never
creepy
eat and
person.
never talk? Okay, so it's about vanity.
Nuh-uh.
Oh my god. Okay.
Nuh-uh.
Camera aside, you know that you would pick mouth.
Nuh-uh.